The break of dawn is accompanied by the anticipation of an exceptional experience, an entire day spent in the seat of a Rewaco trike. The whole family of the leading German trike manufacturer is at our disposal for this unique journey. So it's on with the talks, and with a leap into the saddle, off they go. The three trike engines awake at the push of a button. The bullish two-cylinder V-engined V-twin, the family's 1.8-liter boxer engine, and the chopper engine boasting 50 horsepower and its incomparable sound. When the sun chases the last remains of the mist away, the three trikes are already cruising the empty coast road. The flagship of the Rewaco model range, the 1.4-liter V-twin whets the driver's appetite to enjoy the ride. The blubbering sound of its engine, its stable handling, and above all, the sight of the beautifully built chromed engine are the absolute highlights of this trike. The twin, of course, shines with impressive inner qualities, such as a suspension unit of the superlative kind. Touring in a group is especially fun and enjoyable. Together, feeling the wind brushing one's face, experiencing freedom on three wheels, and, whilst taking a curve on the road, anticipating the enjoyment of the next bend. The Rewaco chopper makes it clear that this kind of driving experience is not only something for tough men. Women are also able to move this impressive machine almost effortlessly. At 90 km per hour, easy cruising is pure joy. Muscle power is not necessary to ride a trike. The low center of gravity means that one sits secure and relaxed behind the wide chopper handlebars. He can make himself comfortable on the passenger seat for a change. Trikes are the ideal mode of transport for those who found that the car has a wheel too many, whilst the motorcycle has one too few. They exude a hint of exclusivity, whilst still being affordable regardless of which of the three models one chooses. This is especially the case with regards to the family three-seater, with a twin seat behind the driver. Its front axle is equipped with trapezoidal forks with a central shock absorber, as are all the models. This construction results in dynamic handling behavior, especially on curvy roads. After these first impressions on the road, it is time for a rest. That allows us to take a closer look at the three different trike models. The Rewaco trikes offer a lot to look at. Chrome is used attractively and lavishly on all three types. The youngest model, the V-twin, is simply ravishing. An imposing sight from the 17-inch wheel at the front to the trike's highlight, the 88 cubic inch engine at the rear. But the chopper also has no reason to hide. The imposing exhaust adorns the rear and allows the 1.6-liter engine, which originates from a VW Beetle, to vent itself. Together with further accessories such as a discreet windscreen or a pack bag at the front, each owner can individualize his chopper. The same is of course true with the Rewaco family. However, it already arouses interest in the factory-delivered state by its suitability for everyday use. There is not only enough room for 3 people on board, luggage can also be stored away. A top case with a capacity of 120 liters is offered as a standard fitting in the Skyline range of accessories. This short break has shown us that Rewaco offers a suitable model for all three-wheeler fans, or those who wish to become just that. After this well-earned rest, our trike riders are keen to get back into the saddle of their machines. because there is nothing more thrilling than the enjoyment of freedom on three wheels, whilst feeling the sun on one's skin and the wind in one's hair. By the way, all Rewaco trikes have a European operating certificate and have also been tested and certified by the authorities in other countries such as Australia, Japan and the USA. These smart vehicles, which have attained cult status, are, apart from a few exceptions, recognized as three-wheeled cars in all countries and can therefore be driven with a normal car driving license. But Rewaco trikes do not only feel at home on flat tarmac roads. It doesn't matter if the road surface becomes a little rougher. The independent rear suspension equipped with gas shock absorbers does away with bumps effortlessly. The ride over dirt tracks is not only a pleasure for the concentrated driver, especially the passenger obviously enjoys the experience. The V-twin with its 82 horsepower is especially quick at escaping the fine sand, thrown up by the wide tires with a 295mm tread. The third model, the Chopper, also makes short work of the rough track. Although carrying two people, the suspension has no problems absorbing the harsh bumps. This is further proof of the highly developed technology and the high-quality components which are built into all the Rewaco models. The pilots and their steel steeds have another break after this off-road adventure. Enough time to indulge in forms and materials. If one looks closely, one notices how much care and perfection has gone into each of these trikes, which were built near Cologne. The proportions are harmonious. The accessories, such as windscreens and bags, are exactly made to suit the particular model in question. A perfect finished quality is the hallmark of each item, from the instruments set in chrome to the lavish lighting units. Almost 500 vehicles are produced per year at the factory in Lindlar, which guarantees that they are handmade. The client can be sure here that a mechanic dedicated himself personally to completing the entire machine. This is not only obvious when riding Rewaco trikes, one already notices it in the quality of the finish. The specifications of the V-twin alone are impressive. The top speed is almost 160 km per hour. The two-cylinder engine puts out 82 horsepower at the crankshaft and an imposing torque of 127 Nm. These are figures that speak for themselves, if it wasn't just for the fact that the beautiful engine almost looks like a sculpture. The power delivery on all Rewaco trikes is via 4-speed gearbox plus a reverse gear. All models are extremely easy to handle, despite the wide handlebars. The turning circle is only 8,90 m. Trike beginners also managed to cope well with Rewaco models from the very beginning. Once accustomed to the machine's impressive width of 1,85 m, every newcomer is gripped by the trike fever. If one hasn't already fallen in love with the three beautiful examples at first sight. In the afternoon, the family shows us where it got its name from. An entire family can travel on the three-wheeler with its 64 horsepower. The passengers seated at the rear are protected with seat belts, making the drive not only fun, but also safe. The driver has no reason to complain about lack of power, even when carrying 3 people. The 1.8-liter Boxer engine produces a proud 121 Newton-meters of torque, quite enough to take the lead in the group. In any case, a family outing of this nature on the Rewaco family is a very special experience, and one certainly not just for the driver. Come sunset, a fantastic day has come to an end. What remains is the memory of a day in the saddle of a Rewaco Trike.